When we talk about crime investigation, forensic science is all about using specific scientific methods to solve crimes. It is a systematic process, not just guessing. Second, we need meticulous analysis. This means any physical evidence we take from a crime scene must be tested with 100% accuracy. If there are mistakes, the evidence cannot be used in court. Third, for substance identification, we use technique called chromatography. This is one of the most famous and widely used methods in the world to find out exactly what unknown it is. Finally, what is our target physical evidence? What are we testing? We look at things like drug, blood, urine, ink on document, explosive, and pesticide. Basically, chromatography helps us identify all of these things clearly so we can solve.
Now, I will explain some important applications of thin layer chromatography or TLC in forensic analysis. The first application is drug analysis. TLC is widely used to identify illegal drugs such as cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, and etc. In forensic investigations, seized drugs and powder which often mix with substances like caffeine or sugars known as adulterants. TLC separates these compounds based on how far they travel on the chromatography plate. The resulting pattern and RF values are then compared with known standard to identify the drug. This helps forensic scientists determine the type of illegal substance present and supports criminal investigations. The second application is forensic toxicology. TLC is used to detect poisonous substances, drugs, and toxic alkaloids in biological samples such as blood, urine, and organs. Since these samples contain many different compounds, TLC separates the toxic substances from the complex mixture, making them easier to identify. This information is important in determining the cause of death, investigating suspected to be suicide or homicide involving toxic substances. The third application is document examination. TLC helps analyze inks from pens and printers. Although two documents may appear identical, different inks contain different mixtures of dyes. By separating these dyes, TLC allows forensic experts to compare ink compositions and determine whether a document has been altered or forged. This technique is commonly used in cases involving forged signatures, counterfeit checks, and fraudulent contracts. Overall, TLC remains an important forensic tool because it is fast, inexpensive, requires only a small sample, and provides reliable preliminary screening for a wide range of forensic evidence.
I will explain the advantages of using thin layer chromatography or TLC in forensic analysis. The first advantage is low cost. Compared to other chromatography techniques, TLC requires less expensive equipment, solvent, and operating costs. Because of this, it is suitable for routine forensic screening, especially in laboratories with limited budget or resources. The second advantage is that only a minimal sample is required. TLC only needs a very small amount of evidence for analysis. This is very important in forensic science because evidence collected from a crime scene is often limited and must be preserved for further testing if needed. Another advantage is rapid analysis. TLC and HPTLC can separate compounds quickly, allowing forensic scientists to obtain preliminary results in a short time. This helps investigators identify potential evidence faster and speed up the overall criminal investigation processes. The next advantage is simple sample preparation. Most forensic samples require very little preparation before analysis. This not only reduces the time needed for testing but also minimizes the risk of contamination or sample loss during handling. Finally, TLC is suitable for screening. It is commonly used as the first screening method to detect substances such as illegal drugs, poisons, pesticides, inks, and explosive residue. If a positive result is obtained, the sample can then be confirmed using more advanced techniques like GCMS, which is gas chromatography mass spectrometry, or HPLC, high performance liquid chromatography.
Talk about about the future of TLC and HPTLC. So even though there are many advanced analytical techniques today, conventional TLC is still important because it is fast, simple and low in cost. So it will continue to be used as a screening technique in routine forensic laboratories before more advanced tests are carried out. So for HPTLC, the future looks promising. It will have greater automations, higher sensitivity, and can also be used for quantitative analysis. So HPTLC is also expected to work together with more advanced analytical instruments to provide faster and more accurate results. I will briefly explain HPTLC and hyphenated techniques. So HPTLC is improved versions of conventional TLC. It gives more accurate and consistent results because it uses automated sample application, plate development and detections. So another important development is hyphenated techniques. These techniques combine HPTLC with another analytical method to improve the identifications of compounds. For example, HPTLC-MS is used to identify the molecular mass of compound, and HPTLC-FTIR, it identifies functional groups, while HPTLC-Raman provides molecular fingerprint information. So by combining these techniques, forensic scientists can identify unknown compounds more accurately. So in conclusion, TLC is still important technique because it is fast, simple and low in cost. It is widely used to screen different types of forensic evidence such as drugs, poisons, inks and explosives. So HPTLC has improved the performance of TLC by providing more accurate, sensitive and reliable results. So with the help of hyphenated techniques like MS, FTIR and Raman spectroscopy, HPTLC can identify unknown compounds more confidently. So overall, both TLC and HPTLC play an important role in helping forensic scientists analyze evidence and support criminal investigations. So thank you.